Quest 2 has given us an update on V38 that has us moving closer to PCVR, so let's go ahead and check it out. So Quest home spaces get node-based movement, a first step toward becoming social features. This is a very much a popular aspect because if you go to Oculus Home on the PCVR, having a to be able to do certain situations and be able to get in, it's most popularized because you get to hang out with your friends, you get to like customize your themes and more. So doing this as a standalone is already huge, and they have it right here. What they're trying to do in moving forward. So it says last year Meta announced that it would finally bring social features to the Quest home environments, allowing users to easily get together in the same virtual space. We aren't there yet, but the company has taken a first step in that direction by adding node-based locomotion to all the Quest home spaces as a standalone, which is pretty dope. Back in October, Meta announced that it soon planned to upgrade Quest's home space into a social area where users can congregate together without a third-party app and do basic activities like watch videos and launch into the VR apps together. The company calls it Horizon Home. Well, the actual social part of Horizon Home isn't here yet, but the company has taken a first step toward it. At launch, all Quest home spaces placed the user in one specific spot which they couldn't move. Now, as of V38 on this update, all home spaces have an array of nodes which users can move between by pointing their controller and using the thumbstick. Moving between nodes with controller-less hand tracking alone doesn't work yet. So all of this works except with hand tracking. So also this will allow for multiple users to navigate the same spaces. It isn't clear how many users will be supported in a single Quest home space, though voice parties can go up to 8 people. Quest home environments appear to be using a typical real-time rendering, so it isn't clear why Meta has decided to limit users to moving between specific nodes rather than letting them move anywhere with a predetermined safe area. Especially odd because users can navigate away from any individual node by physically moving within their play space. Furthermore, the distance between nodes is decidedly impersonal, and also further away than friends hanging out in the same area would likely want to stand. So while movement with the Quest home spaces is a first step toward its actual social features, it will hopefully see some refinement by the time users are actually able to join each other in the same space. So here's what we want to touch base on. So this article is amazing, by the way, but there are two different things in what this article is trying to blend in together. So one, Horizon Home is far more for just Meta in general, and what Oculus Home was doing and is doing in PCVR when you go into the Oculus Home, when you plug into a PC, Airlink, and when you do that, everything changes. You're able to do like change a whole custom environment, hang out with your friends in there, play games, have basketball shootouts and tag and stuff. Kind of like how Rec Room is. It becomes its own mini version of a Rec Room or a VR chat. Horizon Home is more of a commercialized meta sequence. So this article is trying to mesh it as if they are kind of together. But the metaverse, quote unquote, is more built for Horizon World, meaning where you can get on your phone, you can just get into the Web3 technology without necessarily being and having a Quest. So with the Quest Home being able to update themselves and being able to utilize these is incredible because now we get to play the games, we get to have fun, you get to chill out in VR chat. I love VR chat so much because you can just hang out virtually from anywhere across the world, across the country, and y'all could all like watch the same movie together. Y'all can do the same things together and just have fun. And it builds way more like the senses that it builds when you're in there with your friends and the vibe you get, or just with people you know and acquaintances. It's fun, and it's also great for work also. And also what we announced previously is great for like VR devs and everything. So these are two separate things in what this article is talking about, trying to extensively bring it into one. But all in all, it's a so what happens with Quest 2 and the home with PCVR, basically Quest 2 is another step forward of doing what it needs to do in PCVR, but not needing a PC. And I believe they're going to get to that full conjunction where they're just not going to need a PC anymore, and every other VR headset will need a PC. But like what I said, always having a PC is always going to be a great time, but now can they use this locomotion? Yes, and you can tell that it's going to be a lot more of a great time, and just playing around and running around with friends, and voice says up to 8 people, so I think that's going to be pretty much incredible. But yeah, Horizon World is going to be more for the commercial based people that like entry level that really don't know anything about virtual reality, AR, and just the advancement of technology. While this right here update with V38 is just huge for people that are already familiar with Oculus Home. And if you're familiar with Oculus Home, you're really going to love this update because it's going to bring some actual aspects into like not having to plug into your PC anymore. So I'm excited for this. Like OG Quest users are for sure going to be excited about this. But I do appreciate you all so much, man. Be on tag and be on heads up with updates that we have that we can provide to you all. So a thumbs up and a subscribe does help out the algorithm and helping us pop up in your social feeds, so you can always stay connected with us. And let us know what you think, man. Quest 2 users, we on and popping again, man. You have a good one. Peace.